말해요. I say this life is good right here. 오늘의 숨결이 나를 살게 해. Today's breath is keeping me alive. 거창한 기적보다 더 큰 선물, A greater gift than any grand miracle. 웃음 한 조각과 따뜻한 밥 한 그릇, A little love and one more meal. 그 안에 내 하루의 빛이 있어. My daily light is living there. 두꺼운 옷장을 비우고 나면 When I clear my closet of heavy things, 마음도 조금은 가벼워져요. My heart grows lighter too. 버릴 것과 남길 것을 배워가며 I learn what to keep and what to leave. 내 삶도 미니멀해져 가네요. My life turns simple and clear. 바둑판 앞에 앉아 한 수를 놓고 I place one move on the battleboard. 배우는 기쁨을 다시 만나요. I meet the joy of learning again. 늦은 나이에도 설레는 마음, even now my heart still feels new. 오늘의 나를 더 크게 만들죠. Today makes me grow again. 조용한 용기로 버틴 시간들, The quiet courage of all I've endured. 눈물 지나고 더 환한 미소, A brighter smile after tears. 딸이 만든 작품을 바라보다 Look at the artwork my daughter made. 잘 자란 시간을 함께 느껴요. I feel the years that raised her well. 남편이 빌려다 준 책 한 권 속에 Inside the book my husband brought me. 나를 아끼는 손길이 보여요. I see the care that carries me. 냉장고 가득 채워준 사랑, Love has filled the fridge again. 받은 정으로 오늘도 웃어요. I smile again from all I've received. 감사 결과 앞에 떨리던 밤도 Even nights that trembled before test results. 음성 한마디에 원해졌어요. One good result turned darkness bright. 아픈 몸이어도 감사는 살아. Though my body hurts, gratitude stays alive. 내일도 잘해보자 다짐해요. Tomorrow too I'll do my best. 오늘의 숨결이 나를 안아. Today's breath is holding me close. 휘청일 때마다 다시 세워줘. Whenever I shake it lifts me again. 많이 아파도 많이 웃는 사람, A person who still laughs through pain. 그게 바로 나의 작은 자랑. That is my quiet pride. 비 오는 날에도 봄은 오고 Even on rainy days spring still arrives. 못한 운동은 다시 하면 돼. What I missed today can't wait for tomorrow. 근육이 빠져도 마음은 안 빠져. Muscle may fade but never my spirit. 나는 다시 일어나 걸어가요. I rise again and keep on walking. 병원 복도도 지나온 계절도 Hospital halls and all passing seasons. 결국은 나를 더 깊게 만들죠. Have made me deeper in the end. 아픔조차도 사랑으로 품고 I hold even pain with love. 오늘의 숨결로 내일을 맞아요. With today's breath I greet tomorrow. 내 숨은 아직 따뜻하게 빛나요. My breath is still shining warm. 내가 살아있는 오늘 이 순간, This living moment here today. 참 아름답다 웃으며 말해요. I say it's beautiful with a smile. the floor. I wake before the busy noises and listen for one thing more. Not thunder, not bells, not glory, not a voice from a distant sky. Only this tender little motion that comes and goes inside. I did not build this quiet river, I did not teach it where to run. Yet here it is beneath my sorrow, working with the patient sun. A small miracle without shining, a humble grace without a name. Air arriving like a blessing, leaving me less the same. I breathe in and the room grows wider. I breathe out and the dark grows thin. Something gentle keeps returning, something faithful enters in. No parade, no loud hallelujah, no grand answer written above. Only breath, this little wonder, carrying the weight of love. The road felt narrow, like winter closing every door. There were nights my heart kept counting what I could not carry anymore. Still the chest rose like a lantern, still the lungs received the dawn. As if mercy had its own rhythm, as if life had not withdrawn. I have stood in kitchens of silence with a cooling cup in hand. I have watched the dust and sunlight like a prayer I could not plan. And between one thought and another, between the ache and what came next, there it was, the smallest answer written where the body rests. I breathe in and the room grows wider. I breathe out and the dark grows thin. Something gentle keeps returning, something faithful enters in. No parade, no loud hallelujah, no grand answer written above. Only breath, this little wonder, carrying the weight of love. It moves through the gates of memory, through the names I still recall, through the empty chair at evening, through the photograph on the wall. It does not ask me to be fearless, it does not promise endless spring. It only says stay here a moment, hear the living in everything. A sparrow lands beside the railing, clouds drift low and then depart. The world goes on in ordinary beauty and ends a corner of the heart. What keeps us is not always mighty, not every rescue makes a sound. Sometimes heaven fits a teaspoon, sometimes hope is breathing found. So let me bless this fragile engine, this unseen tide, this borrowed light. Let me thank the air that enters and leaves me softer every night. For I have learned that grace is often so quiet we can pass it by. Yet every breath that finds its way here is a gentle yes to life. I breathe in and the room grows wider. I breathe out and the dark grows thin. Something gentle keeps returning, something faithful enters in. No parade, no loud hallelujah, no grand answer written above. Only breath, this little wonder, carrying the weight of love. Carrying the weight of love. When the day bends into evening and the blue fades into gray, may I still hear this little miracle, keeping fear a breath away. Not with noise but with a nearness, not with power but with peace. One more breath and then another, till the restless waters cease. This is enough for now, my dear heart. The soft rise and fall is true. The smallest miracle of breathing has carried me and carries you. were cold with old remembering. My eyes were full but would not cry. Even the clock seemed tired of moving under that unfinished sky. Then came no angel through the doorway, no sudden flame, no open sea. Only one quiet breath inside me, like a hand untangling me. So small I almost never noticed, so near I nearly looked away. Yet in that hush my heart grew steadier, and I did not have all it say. One quiet breath that saved me, one still wave upon the shore, not loud enough to wake the whole world, strong enough to ask for more. One quiet breath that found me when I could not find my name. And in the silence of that moment, nothing in me stayed the same. I had carried too much weather in the corners of my chest, broken hours, borrowed worries, 1,000 places with no rest. I had spoken brave to others while my own knees learned to shake. I had smiled across the table with a storm beneath the face. But breath came like a low warm lantern set upon a windowsill, not to erase the dark around me, only to tell my blood be still. And like the mercy of morning, out like leaves released downstream, and somewhere in that plain returning, I stepped back into my being. One quiet breath that saved me, one still wave upon the shore, not loud enough to wake the whole world, strong enough to ask for more. One quiet breath that found me when I could not find my name. And in the silence of that moment, nothing in me stayed the same. Now I know the earth keeps turning, not by hurry, not by might, but by many hidden motions, faithful in the day and night. Roots below the sleeping garden, tides that answer to the moon. And in this body, soft and secret, breath that comes and leaves too soon. So when the sorrow starts assembling, chair by chair around my mind, when the old ache knocks at evening and peace is harder still to find, I do not chase a perfect answer, I do not beg the stars to prove. I lean into that quiet doorway and let one living breath move through. It travels through the dust of losses, through the names I miss at dusk, through all the years I wore my courage like a coat gone thin with trust. It does not scold the fear within me, it does not rush the wound to close. It only lays a hand on panic and teaches it to loosen slow. One quiet breath that saved me, one still wave upon the shore, not loud field under silver haze. And when my strength grows faint as paper, and the world feels far from kind, may that quiet breath keep finding the open door inside my mind. My chest is still rising today, like a field beneath the wind. My chest is still rising today, and the world begins again. Not because the road is easy, not because the tears are done, but because this quiet motion still turns my face toward the sun. ask for neither crown nor witness, still it comes to me the same. When my thoughts grow sharp and restless, when the hour feels hard to bear, I place my hand upon my breathing and meet a deeper kindness there. And arises a small courage in the fall of gentle trust, a way of saying keep on living, even through the ash and dust, even when the sky is heavy, even when the heart is slow. There is something in this motion that remembers how to glow. My chest is still rising today, and that is no little thing. After all the winters carry, after every vanished spring, still this tender drum of being, still this wave beneath my skin, keeps a lamp beside my spirit and invites the daylight in. When the evening comes more slowly and blue settles in the panes, I will sit beside this breathing, like a friend who knows my name. No grand ending, no loud promise, only one more grateful day. My chest is still rising today, and that is enough to stay.
There was a night the walls felt closer, and all my thoughts were turning cold. The hour moved with tired footsteps, and every silence felt too old. But under all the weight I carried, beneath the ache I could not name, a quiet rhythm kept on beating and brought me back to life again. It kept going, soft and low, like a river under snow. It kept going through the pain, through the empty and the rain. Not with thunder, not with flame, just a steady living name. The rhythm of life that kept going, still calling me the same. I have known the heavy weather that settles deep behind the eyes. I have worn a smile at morning while sorrow waited in disguise. Still this body held a lantern, still this breath returned to sing. And somewhere in the dark and waiting moved that small unbroken thing. A cup was cooling by the window, dust was turning in the light. Far away a dog was barking, day was fading into night. And with no promise, no great answer, no sudden door flung open wide, the rhythm came in plain forgiveness and stayed with me inside. It kept going, soft and low, like a river under snow. It kept going through the pain, through the empty and the rain. Not with thunder, not with flame,
my strength is worn and thin, I will listen for that rhythm moving softly from within. It has held me without speaking, it has stayed when words were gone. The rhythm of life that kept going and taught my heart to go on. It kept going soft and low, like a river under snow. It kept going, and so do I, beneath the earth, beneath the sky. The rhythm of life that kept going is the reason I still rise.
I was standing in the evening with a tired and distant mind, like a house with darkened windows and no reason left to shine. Then a breath came slow and gentle, like the turning of a key, and the silence opened softly, like a door inside of me. The moment my heart came back in, the room grew warm and bright. The moment my heart came back in, the dark gave up the night. No loud miracle above, no sudden rush to live, just one breath full of love. And all at once I could forgive. I had carried too much weather in the corners of my chest. Oh, goodbyes and faded voices, and a soul that could not rest. But the air moved through so kindly that the ache began to thin, and I felt the world return when my heart came back in. The moment my heart came back in, the room grew warm and bright. The moment my heart came back in, the dark gave up the night. No loud miracle above, no sudden rush to live, just one breath full of love. And all at once I could forgive. Now I know that healing enters without noise and without claim, like the dawn upon a curtain, like a hand that knows my name. So when sorrow waits beside me and the day grows cold and thin, I will trust the quiet doorway where my heart comes back in.
approached the edge of silence. Light lay softly on the floor. I was holding too much inside, more than I could hold before. Then the warm air passed through me, like a calm I did not know. Then the warm air passed through me, and the fear began to slow. No promise written in the sky, no reason I could clearly see. Only this tender living grace, the warm air passing through me. I have walked through crowded hours with a stone inside my chest. I have smiled through restless moments when my soul could find no rest. Still, the breath came back so gently. Still, it knew the way somehow, like a friend who never hurries, needing all I carry now. Then the warm air passed through me, like a calm I did not know. Then the warm air passed through me, and the fear began to slow. No promise written in the sky, no reason I could clearly see. Only this tender living grace, the warm air passing through me. Maybe peace is something simple, maybe healing and the small, like the air that keeps on moving through the cracks in every wall. So I lean into that kindness when the day feels hard to do, and I live one breath at a time, with the warm air passing through me. The day was full of restless shadows. My thoughts were running far too fast. I held the weight of many worries, as if each one was meant to last. Then one deep breath went through me slowly, and loosened what I could not see. Then one deep breath went through me softly, and brought a gentler peace to me. The gentle peace after a deep breath came like evening over stone. The gentle peace after a deep breath made my tired heart feel less alone. No thunder rolled, no bright sign came, just quiet light without a name. And in that hush I found relief, the gentle peace after a deep breath. I have known the rush of hours and the pull of hidden fear. I have worn a calm expression while the storm was standing near. Still the air returned with kindness, still it found my aching chest, like a mind begins to race, I will trust the breath before me and the calm within its grace. One deep breath and then another, till the dark has thinned enough for the gentle peace to find me and remind me I am loved. The afternoon was full of footsteps, clocks and noise and passing cars. My mind kept reaching past the moment like my peace was somewhere far. I had been chasing every second, I had been living without rest, till a quiet pause came down around me and laid a hand upon my chest. The afternoon I let go of hurry. The sky grew wide and clear. The afternoon I let go of hurry. I could finally hear the wind in leaves pick up on wood, the small things doing what they should. In that hour my soul felt free. The afternoon I let go of hurry. Sunlight leaned across the table, dust moved slowly in its glow. A distant bird sang without worry, as if it had nowhere else to go. And I began to breathe more deeply, and I began to stand more still, like time was no longer chasing, like peace had found me by the sill. The afternoon I let go of hurry. The sky grew wide and clear. The afternoon I let go of hurry. I could finally hear the wind and leaves pick up on wood, the small things doing what they should. And in that hour my soul felt free. The afternoon I let go of hurry. Now I know not every moment needs to bend beneath my hand. Some days healing comes in slowing and in learning where to stand. So when my heart begins to scatter, I will return to what is true. The afternoon I let go of hurry still teaches me how to move.
I had gone too far in silence, too far into my crowded mind, walking through the day half hidden, leaving softer things behind. Then breath began to call me backward, step by step and thin by thin. Then breath began to guide me homeward, and I returned slowly within. I return slowly with each feels hard and long. I do not ask for perfect answers. I just follow this small song. One breath in and one breath leaving, till my soul can rest beneath, and I find my way back softly. I return slowly with each breath.
Morning leaned against a faded wall. Light came in, but softly not at all. The room was still, the window wearing gray. I held one breath and let it lead the day. The kettle sang a thin and silver line. A sparrow crossed the quiet of my mind. The clock moved on with neither rush nor blame, and I was here, still answering my name. One breath, that was enough to carry me. One breath, a little tide inside the sea. When all my words were far away, and even strength had lost its way, one breath stayed close and walked with me. One breath became my day. The street below was slow with passing shoes. Clouds were drifting in their worn out blues. A child laughed once and then the sound was gone, but in my chest a small warm beat lived on. I thought of all the days that slipped like rain, the times I smiled while hiding in tender pain. Yet here I stood, not shining, not undone, held by the simple mercy of one lung full of sun. One breath, that was enough to carry me. One breath, a little tide inside the sea. When all my words were far away, and even strength had lost its way, one breath stayed close and walked with me. One breath became my day. Noon, the sky grew wide above the town. A lazy wind laid all its burdens down. I sat beneath the patient shade of trees and felt my sorrow loosen with the leaves. No trumpet called, no grand arrival came, no sudden fire, no miracle with flame. Just air so plain, moving in and out, teaching my tired heart a quieter route. I did not need to conquer anything. I did not need a bright triumphant wing. I only needed not to turn aside from that small river flowing deep inside. One breath, that was enough to carry me. One breath, a little tide inside the sea. When all my words were far away, and even strength had lost its way, one breath stayed close and walked with me. One breath became my day. The afternoon fell golden on the floor. I was not who I had been before, not healed in full, not free from every ache, but softer where the heavy hours break. The tea grew cold, the shadows grew more kind, a clearer road unfolded in my mind, and every inhale gathered what was torn, as if the dusk itself had made me new and worn. I thought of those who breathed through darker nights, who kept a lamp beneath their ribs alight, and in that thought I felt a tender thread, a living hush between the quick and dead. with all it brings, its scattered clouds, its unfinished little things. Tonight I rest beneath a humble sky, still here, still warm, still breathing, still alive. One breath stayed, one breath became my day. The room was still, the light was fading, my thoughts were low and far away. I had been walking through the hours without a color in the day. And something shifted in the silence, a tender warmth beneath my skin. One easy breath, one little stirring, and life came softly in. The moment I felt alive again was quiet as the dawn. The moment I felt alive again, the deeper dark was gone. No shouting sky, no sudden flame, just breath returning with my name. And in that hush, I knew the truth. The moment I felt alive again. A cup was waiting on the table. The window held a silver gleam. A bird outside moved through the branches, like part memory, part dream. And all the small familiar things began to shine in gentler light, as if the world had kept a place for me through the longest night. The moment I felt alive again was quiet as the dawn. The moment I felt alive again, the deeper dark was gone. No shouting sky, no sudden flame, just breath returning with my name. And in that hush, I knew the truth. The moment I felt alive again. Now I believe in simple healing and ordinary grace that stays. A breath, a light, a small returning that can remake the tired days. So when my soul grows faint and distant, I will wait and let it begin. The moment I feel alive again will find me with one breath within. I used to think that courage thundered like a storm across the land, something bright and hard and fearless, something only strong hands had. But now I know a gentler story, something quiet, small and deep. There is courage in one soft breath that stays when I cannot sleep. The courage resting in a quiet breath lies where no one sees. The courage resting in a quiet breath moves through me with ease. Not a cry, a star in a hidden sky, the courage resting in a quiet breath. Lives where no one sees, the courage resting in a quiet breath. Moves through me with ease, not a cry, not a flame, just a calm that knows my name. And when the day is hard to bear, the quiet courage waits right there. So when tomorrow brings its burden, I will not ask the world to bend. I will lean into this stillness and let my breathing be my friend. For the strongest part within me may be silent, warm and true. The courage resting in a quiet breath will gently lead me through. Today the air stood close beside me when my heart was tired and worn, like a quiet hand at evening, like a softer kind of dawn. I had carried too much silence, I had walked too long alone. Then the breathing turned around me, like a place that felt like home. The time today's air took my side, came gentle as the sea. The time today's air took my side, brought a little back to me. No grand sight, no bright surprise, just kindness moving through the skies. And in that hour I felt inside, the time today's air took my side. Outside the day was plain and simple, a window light, a passing tree. But something in the living silence began to breathe more easily. And all the weight I held so tightly loosened without asking why, as if the air had come to tell me you do not have to fight the sky. The time today's air took my side, came gentle as the sea. The time today's air took my side, brought a little back to me. No grand sight, no bright surprise, no, just kindness moving through the skies. And in that hour I felt inside, the time today's air took my side. So when the day feels hard and narrow and I cannot see what's true, I will trust the breath around me and the calm it carries through. For sometimes grace is only this, a little air, a little light. The time today's air took my side and stayed with me tonight.
Through the long and changing seasons, through the days both dim and bright, there was one thing always with me, in the morning, in the night. When the world felt far and heavy, when my steps were slow and weak, breath remained beside my spirit, closer than the words I speak. The breath that stayed with me until the end was faithful, warm and near. The breath that stayed with me until the end moved softly through each fear. No loud voice, no flashing sign, just one deep grace through all of time. And when I had no strength to lend, breath stayed with me until the end. I have known the weight of parting, I have known the slower pain. I have stood in quiet weather, under loss and under rain. Still the breathing did not leave me, still it found me where I stood, like a lamp in fading evening, like a simple constant good. The breath that stayed with me until the end was faithful, warm and near. The breath that stayed with me until the end moved softly through each fear. No loud voice, no flashing sign, just one deep grace through all of time. And when I had no strength to lend, breath stayed with me until the end. Now I honor every breathing, every rise and every fall, for it held me through the shadows and it answered every call. If I ask what love looks like, it may be this, so plain, so true. The breath that stayed with me until the end and gently carried me through.